Hello, everyone. My name is Aristotelis. Aristotelis Maragkos. I'm mainly a filmmaker, an animator. So film studies, humanities, I know. So the project today is Imagine Farewell Station. Um, sorry, just so memory is a fragile, constant reconstruction of images. To me, it reminds me a lot how AI and text-to-image generations work. Each time we look back at a memory, we reshape it, always rewriting it ourselves. I work a lot with fan footage, meaning I work with archive, I work with old material, and I reshape them into new narratives, find like an archaeologist, new stories within them. I feel excited about these new technologies that allow us to have experiences that can rewire the way we think about memory, especially asking the AI generative machines to dream images that fluctuate with the same inaccuracy of memory. That is why we're making this kind of described footage. It's not found footage because it goes through languages, it goes through text, VR experience on the fragility of remembering. So Imagine Farewell Station is set in a dystopian post-apocalyptic future inside an image generator that works as a time travel device, a machine for recreating memories. It is set in a time where humans have lost the ability to evoke visual memories, and they need to use words to generate those visions. You enter this chamber as the user, and by choosing words written in small pieces of papers, you grab them, you tear them, and you make dreamlike images around you. You choose the word airport and you see an airport. You choose a tower and then you make live collages around you as the images rip around you like you rip the paper. These images initially guide you through the childhood memory of a witnessed death. As the words become more emotional, they unfold a fragmented memory of someone falling in love. So within the dystopian bleakness, we can discover emotion. This feels like creating a memory like a black and white film you once saw. Like it's the memory of the film, is not the actual film. I work with found footage, but I've started with hand-drawn animation. I do techniques that focus very much on materiality, paper materiality, embodiment of how to create, how to pace yourself through as a maker. Um, I believe answers are in our past, in the past of our art, the past of our literature, and within those stories we can find our future. Um, this is a described footage experience. So through the words, we create this archive of life. We bring the handmade haptic or haptic quality of the paper, controlled by the user, and gradually evolves into something more and more real. And we have a prototype upstairs, which is just the initial kind of interactive experience for the user and a sample of the visuals of the generated memories that go around you. So through this, we're trying to pose the timely question within the AI discussion of how to explore the failure of language to communicate within the machine to recreate. Sorry, here. To create human experiences. It's at the center of the discourse. I mean, we've seen lots of visuals created in these presentations today with AI. We've seen AI used in different ways, but how can we go back to the human element and how can we understand that and use it into telling stories? Which is within art and technology, but for now, but eventually will be even more all around us. Within the path of the story, we start with 2D images and it evolves to 2.5D and then eventually 3D, all of them created or based through text to image AI creations that then we bring to life. It is a meditation on the erosion of memory, the failures of technology, how can they capture emotion, and where does the human element of imagined past come through it. So we see through kind of the searching, the longing, the confusion, the love, and where do the errors come through that and where do we find ourselves. This is a VR experience. So for distribution, we're sending it to immersive media showcases because of the cinematic qualities of it. We will start kind of from film festivals, but then eventually find ourselves audiences in dedicated exhibition spaces and museums. And through that, in different iterations, we can have ingested AI where you can make infinite versions of it. But for now, for what we have now, it's a linear experience. We are developing the prototype, as I said. We have it upstairs. You can have a look. You can play a bit with the paper. And I'm open to kind of discussion. So come to me and we'll talk about AI. We'll talk about things like that in the most creative or non-creative way we can. And yeah, and thank you for your time.